Good morning, everyone. This is Flip with Final Take Gaming. Welcome you guys back to another episode of Bright Lights, episode 6. And this episode is full with a bunch of surprises and a bunch of exciting news that happened yesterday, last night in sports. It's crazy, and we're going to hop right into it, and we're going to start in the WWE. Now, y'all know SummerSlam was last night, and there was a lot of things on the line. I mean, let's just go through some of the matches. We had the United States Championship match with Apollo Crews versus MVP. And we already know how that ended. Crews, he defeated MVP by pin. It was an exciting match to watch if you were able to watch it. It was just amazing. Now, the SmackDown Women's Championship versus Bayley and Asuka. That was also a good one too, but Bayley came out. Asuka was not playing though, but Bayley came out with the win on that one, And if we saw it, y'all saw the Street Profits and their Raw Tag Team Championships against Andrea and Angel Garcia. You already know what it is. And the Street Profits, they won, y'all. Yes, they continue to hold the title, bruh. And then this one that everybody's talking about. Mandy Rose versus Sonya Deville. No disqualification and loser has to leave the WWE. Well, it looks like Sonya Deville has to leave the WWE because Mandy Rose whooped her tail, whooped her booty. So we're going to see about that. But you know how WWE goes. They say they're going to leave and then they come back as another character, but it's going to be interesting to see. We'll wait and find out to see what happens with that one. Now, what about the street fight, y'all? Between Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins, y'all? How did that go? That was crazy. To see them in the street fight like that, I mean, they're great tactical wrestlers, so to see them just brawl out, it was amazing. But my boy Seth Rollins ended up defeating Mysterio in the end, man. And it was interesting. Now, Asuka fought twice, y'all. She also went for the Raw's Women's Championship just after losing to Bayley. And how did that turn out? She won. She beat Sasha Banks. And everybody is talking about this match too because they feel like Sasha got robbed. They feel like it was a setup, but you know how WWE do. If you've been a fan for a long time, even back to WWF, you know how storylines go. So how do you guys feel about that? Leave in the comments below. Are you sad that Sasha Banks lost the championship? Do you think that was a setup, or do you think it was fair game and Asuka won by default? Let us know in the comments below. And then your boy Randy Orton against Drew McIntyre. They had it out, but McIntyre, he did a little swift move for a pin and got the boy Randy Orton, man. He just hit it off, man, and got the win. That was crazy. I know Randy Orton is peed off. So tonight on Monday Night Raw, we're going to see what happens. What about Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt? How did that turn out? Well, we know that Bray Wyatt, he ended up beating Strowman, but something happened during that match that we have to talk about. Something spectacular happened. We haven't seen this person in months, and they finally decided to come back. And y'all know who I'm talking about. The big dog. Yes, that boy Roman Reigns came back to the ring with a vengeance, and if he doesn't look like he been hitting the gym, if he don't look like he just been hitting the weights since he been out for months of the WWE, he came back with a vengeance. He first took down Wyatt and tackled him and just demolished him, and then he speared Strowman. Man, big Strowman, he speared him. Roman Reigns has so much strength, and then he began to repeatedly hit him with the chair. Man, that is crazy. He just went off to make a statement that he is back and he is coming for the crown, and nobody will get in his way. That's the big dog. You feel me? So WWE SummerSlam was, well, it was good. It was really good. I wouldn't say great. It was really good. Nice surprises. If I had to give it a grade from an A plus to an F, I would say it was like a B minus, a B plus. And if I gave it a B plus, that's because Roman Reigns came back. You know what I mean? But I personally think that Sasha should have won. But anyways, that's just my thought on it. Now we transfer to the NHL. Well, we just had 2 games last night for the semifinals. We had the Golden Knights versus the Canucks. And the Golden Knights put it on the Canucks, y'all. 0. The Canucks scored 0. And the Knights scored 5. So they blew them out quickly. And this might not even be a contest. This might be a sweep, y'all. This really might be a sweep. But Vegas up 1-0. So we'll see what the Canucks have in game 2. And speaking of game 1s, the Brewers beat the Lightning 3-2. Now that game was close. That was a close, fought-out defensive game. Yeah, you might say 3-2 was that was a defensive game. No. When they scored 5 plus, it wasn't a defensive game. But keeping it 3-2, that was a good defensive game. The Brewers pulled that one out. So we'll see what happens with that. And now we head to the MLB, where y'all, my White Sox, we lost, man. 2-1 to the Cubs. I need a minute. Hold on, I need a minute. Okay. We gonna be okay. We gonna be okay, child. We gonna be okay. All right, so my White Sox lost, yes, to the Cubs, but it'll be all right. And we already know about the Yankees and Mets, still COVID related, so they had to postpone their game again. So I think the series is over. So I think, if I'm correct, the Mets and the Yankees will postpone their next matchup too, to figure out until all the tests come back negative of COVID-19. Then we had the Orioles beat the Red Sox 5-4. We had the Bay, the A's in the Bay. They beat the Angels 5-4. The Mariners came and starting to win again. They beat again the Rangers 4-1. And then we had the Nationals. DC put them on top. They ain't playing. Beat the Marlins 9-3. And then the Phillies came back with a vengeance. Bryce Harper wearing his Kobe jersey underneath his MLB jersey, and had the Black Mamba sleeves. So RP to Kobe. We miss you, man. We love you. And then the Giants back in the Bay, where we don't play. We go dumb each and every day. You feel me? Bars, real rap raw. The Giants won 6-1 against the Diamondbacks. In LA, the Dodgers beat the Rockies 11-3. Ooh, that was nasty. 11-3. They need to go home. You feel me on that one? Take a nap. And the Detroit Tigers, they beat the Indians 7-4. Not a surprise. Okay. And the Tampa Bay Rays just keep winning 5-4 against the Blue Jays. I guess they're the better Jays. No, okay. All right. Then we got the Pirates beating the Brewers 5-4. The Royals lost to the Twins again. Minnesota coming up. Minnesota won 5-4. The Cardinals beat the Reds 6-2. They dominated that series. And the Padres are the best. They won 5-3 against the Astros. That was amazing. And we do have some more MLB news, but that's going to be a separate video, updates on some transactions that happened. So I'm going to save that for another day, because I know you guys, what about these trades and stuff like that? We're going to get to that, y'all. What we have to get to right now before this video ends is the NBA, okay? We had a couple game clinchers yesterday. Toronto beat Brooklyn 150-122 to take home that series, and they'll be playing Boston, who also won their series 110-106. They swept the 76ers. Kemba had 32. Tatum dropped 20 and 15. You're not beating the Celtics when they do that. That's crazy. And then the Utah Jazz, who lost game 1 to the Denver Nuggets, are now up in the series 3-1. They won 129-127. That boy Spider Mitchell dropped 51 points. And Murray was no slouch either. He dropped 50. But Utah edged it out. They won, y'all. So that's that. And this is what I really wanted to get to, y'all. The Dallas Mavericks versus the LA Clippers, y'all. Now, LA Clippers were up 21 points in this game. And then Dallas Mavericks came back. I think they went on a 33 to something run or something like that. But they ended up plus 12, ahead 12 in the fourth quarter. And then the Clippers came back and made it a game and forced overtime. And then towards the end of overtime, Kawhi Leonard drove the lane, kicked it out to Morris, one of the Morris twins, and he netted it. Marcus Morris netted all net. So they were at 133 to 132. And they put the ball in the boy Luka's hands. And that boy Luka went dumb. He hit a step back three over Reggie Jackson to seal the game and tie the series 2-2. Y'all, Luka is the truth. Okay, if you don't believe it by now, Luka is the absolute 1000% new version of Larry Bird, however you want to call it, truth. And put some respect on this man's name. They might sneak out a win against the Clippers, y'all. They might actually beat the Clippers. Man, the NBA bubble is exciting, and I can't wait to see what happens. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video with whomever you want to share with, and subscribe to the Final Take Gaming channel, as we'll be coming back with more content for you guys daily. So until we meet again, always remember to smile, laugh, and stay positive, y'all. I've been Flip. Peace.